Hey Mills, myth or fact? The price of gold has nearly doubled in the past 5 years.
That would be a myth. I think in 2020, like its low was around 1470 and it's approaching 4,000 today. And to me, that was a kind of a very simple thing that I actually definitely did see coming. When you print a huge amount of fiat currency, right? Inflation is just simply going to happen. It's not that necessarily anyone did anything right or wrong or someone's lame. It's just an economic fact. When you flood the world with currency, it's going to take more dollars to buy things. And then generally those dollars find their way into assets, right? So asset classes become more valuable. They find their way into real estate. They find their way into the stock market. They find their way into private companies. They find their ways into watches, and they obviously find their way into precious metals. So that was one indication as why gold is rising. Next, you have currently like geographical tension, and you have suspicion, and most countries are turning inward. And so when the world is an uncertain place, people go to safe investments like gold. Often people say, well, is this the high gold? Is gold too high? Is gold too low? The question with any investment is, what is the hypothesis that got you here and the outside factors that got the price of it to where it is? Are those factors become stronger or weaker? And then that determines where the asset is likely going to go. For example, 5 years ago, Amazon was an incredibly valuable company, right? Well, in 2020, were the factors that got it to that stock price, were they strengthening or they were weakening? They were strengthening. Therefore, today, Amazon is worth way more than it was 5 years ago. So that's the whole question. So that's a personal question. But if the things that got gold to, as of today, almost 4,000 an ounce, if those outside factors stay the same or greatly increase, the price of the metal will also follow suit.